Good boy. Whoa, good job, Pumpkin. Happy birthday, Pumpkin.
Everybody gets to see the cats.
What's that, Firecracker? What's that, Pumpkin? He's been spotted, Sit, boy, sit. Good boy, Pumpkin. Sit, Firecracker. Sit. All the way down. Good boy.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves.
Woohoo!
OMW.
Welcome back, Mangletham here. We're continuing Star Rail. Continuing right where we left off yesterday. We had defeated Sunday, and then there's a lot of other quests, ones involving Clockie, and then we finished that one. We can do other ones too. I hear game's open, and I think we've got Robin still available, so let's go ahead and one last try to have just enough for that. So let's do that, and if we get any more in the future, we'll probably use them to try to get Firefly or whoever else is available in the next update. This one expires in like 2 days. One more try. You never know. Oh my goodness. Maybe you had to beat Sunday and then you could get dropped. Eyes of Prey. Yay! Cool, we got Robin. Very cool. Achievement unlocked. Good timing on that, Pumpkin. Glad we tried it. I had that song in my head all day. Oh, we had somebody even lower level.
Very well. Out with the old and in with the new. Only consistent practice can ensure optimum performance. Only consistent practice can ensure optimum performance.
I don't have any of these. I can use other things to level up. I don't know what else I could switch to. What about these things? Oh. No. Alright, so we'd have to save up to get those. Yeah. So that's my turn. What's the light cone best for third? Ooh, all these are in use. Ranya's got the best one. It's like Harmony's a popular way. All allies' actions are advanced forward. Well, that's perfect for what she needs, because she wants everybody to move quicker, and they all have their boosts. Attack advanced? I like the speed increases. Or higher. What's your current one? 108. Not quite there. Alright. Good start. We'll worry about that one later. Okay, so Clockie's kind of far. I'm gonna have to walk quite a bit of ways to get there. Incredible maze behind me, no one will find their way out of it. The show is about to begin. Sit tight and join in. Ready for a thrilling adventure. The last three puzzles fall into place. Reshape the maze. Magician's secret treasure will be revealed to you. So there's a puzzle back here. We'll walk right past it. How come that doesn't go? Okay. Hello, welcome to the most popular place in Dreamville, Clockland. Chirp. Why do you drag out your sentences like that? Young Master Gold says that speaking this way makes you sound impressive. Chirp. Goodbye, dear guest. I must report back to my work. Chirp. Here's the save point. Just activate. Clockie will always belong to Clock Studios and Mr. Watchmaker. You family people can never have it. Sir, please calm down. I'm here to help you on behalf of the Irish family. The lovely Clockie has brought immense wealth to Penacony. Now that he's in a bind, the kind and beautiful Miss Snow is ready to lend a hand. Nor does he need such hypocritical goodwill. Are you sure the financial report of the company seems to tell a different tale, though? Patent's about to expire, the chairman's gone missing, a commemorative movie has been postponed. The urgent reopening of the theme park despite the accident is your way to ease the cash flow pressure, right? How is Clock Studios going to solve all these problems without the family's help? Is there anyone outside the silver screen that can save the company with clockwork? Believe it or not, there actually is. Oh? I'm sorry, guest. We're in the middle of a business discussion here. Please bear with us. Wait, why don't you let the guest give you the most genuine feedback? Just look at the Clock Studios theme park right now. The most iconic silver screen is broken. The sky is all gloomy. It looks like she slashed it. And the Dream Jolt troupe is walking all over the place. Clock Studios can't even dish out enough funds to fix the place. Yet they want to open the doors and start operating ASAP. How ridiculous. Hey guest, let's hear your take. Do you think this dangerous, lifeless, and ill-maintained theme park can be a good recreational spot? Not really. How thrilling, just the way I like it. Do like Pavilion is more fun. I'll say the second one. Well, can't believe Clockie is now being associated with excitement and thrills instead of warmth and joy. This doesn't bode well. Now your audience's feedback is your answer. You're shooting yourselves in the foot with your futile effort to turn things around. Even so, you'll never sell Clockie. Please see yourself out. Alright, I'm sure you'll come to your senses sooner or later. However, there might no longer be such a generous offer on the table by the time Clock Studios filed for bankruptcy with the Alfalfa family. Darn it. There's no rush, so I suggest that you sleep on my offer. I'll take my leave now. Oh, that blasted Irish family. What should we do now? Gurgle. Seems like we can only pin our hopes on Dream Joy Memoir now. But Mr. Watchmaker, well, let's not bother our guest with more our problems. Get back to work. Okay, Once Upon a Dreamville, stop the clock. Grab a sticker. Limousine Cinema. That was just a minor business dispute. I'm sorry you had to see it. My name is Picey, the producer of the Clockie franchise. Welcome to the Clock Studios theme park. Why are you dressed like this? You look familiar. Holy Stellaroni! It's Clockie! That's right, it's Clockie, the mascot of Penacony and the brightest star in Dream. All our cast members are dressing up as a character named Clockie for the recent reopening of the theme park. We want to look more approachable while interacting with the audience. By the way, please don't mind what the lady said just now. We're just having a minor budget issue. Clock Studios will never go under that easily, I think. What kind of issue? Well, as you know, Clock Studios was established by the mysterious watchmaker. The tycoon has been at the helm of the company's development all behind the scenes. Clockie only gets to see its success today thanks to his business acumen and wild imagination. Yet we lost touch with him a while back, and the company's been a rudderless drift since then. We keep losing ground in the market competition as a result. What's the family after? Their representative made us an offer to buy the copyrights of Clockie, claiming that they were trying to save the company. Ugh, that's just baloney. There's no point in keeping Clock Studios if it means losing Clockie. Is there a solution to fix this? There is. We've been preparing a film series to commemorate the 500th anniversary of Clockie called Dream Joy Memoir. It's a much anticipated piece that is a collection of all Clockie stories over the past 5 centuries. If we get to release the series, I believe we can turn the tide of the box office earnings and fund the refurbishment of the theme park. The thing is, the film reels of this series were severely damaged with the earlier accident. Despite our best efforts to repair them, we can only salvage some fragmented scenes mixed with scrapped storylines. We have to re-edit it. Alas, who would have seen the watchmaker's disappearance coming? He's the director of the film, and every crew member knows the Clockie story is inspired by his experiences. However, none of us knows much about his background, nor do we dare to take on the director's role without authorization. For Clockie's future, please keep us posted if you know anything about the watchmaker's whereabouts, or someone who's familiar with the story. I'm familiar with the watchmaker's story. Really? Now isn't the time to joke around. I'm telling the truth. Well, it's not that I find you untrustworthy, but there are simply too many things that are untrue in dreams. I'd appreciate it if you could show me some proof. Present the invitation letter from the watchmaker. I see you're Mr. Watchmaker's guest. Please forgive my rudeness. Still, it only proves that Mr. Watchmaker invited you here. It doesn't mean you know him well. Present his hat. This is his hat. Yes, I'm pretty sure this is it. He was wearing this hat when I met him. I heard it's something very important to him, and now it's in your hands. I understand you're a guest. You may be the only one who can save the Dream Joy Memoir movie series now. Please follow me to the theater. I'll show you the work Mr. Watchman left behind. Seeing that this is your first time doing any editing, I'll guide you through the basics. You ready? Ready. Why would anyone choose not ready? Tick-tock. The watchmaker left behind a lot of raw story snippets that need to be edited before they can be released. Come on, let's practice our editing skills in this Chronometer Chronicles film first. Chrono Cross. TikTok, every Dream Joy Memoir film contains multiple chapters. You will see the completed film snippets at the start of the chapter. Go and take a look. The story we're about to tell happened a long, long time ago. Clockie from back then wasn't some Dreamville superstar, but lived on a ship called the Compass. Tick-tock, I'm Clockie, the most awesome crew member on the Compass. The ship's been to plenty of spaces and encountered plenty of danger, but we also made plenty of friends. This voyage has been the most fun ever. Across the vast sea, there are many wondrous new lands. It's our crew's goal to explore the rest of the uncharted world. Let me tell you about our adventures. The flooded Watch City, the ever-inspiring Screw Kingdom, the Gold Sand Town beneath the Aura. Which would you like to listen to first? Hold it, Tick-tock. The Navigator's Master Hat and Armchair Boy are calling for us. Our ship's about to set off. Instead of just hearing my tales, why not experiencing it for yourself? Get on board and live the adventure with the Compass. The Compass is setting off once more. I wonder what interesting wonders you'll encounter with Clockie. Tick-tock is an unedited story snippet. You'll need to determine their duration. This is the dice that represents the duration of the snippet. Drag it on content to start editing. Tick-tock, the different amounts of time invested will bring about different emotion changes and varied story content as well. These are the emotional inclinations to the audience. A good movie should encompass a variety of emotions and they should never be allowed to hit zero. Tick-tock, once our film is completed, it will undergo an internal screening where it must meet the specific targets in order to proceed. Well done, let's keep editing. Golden story snippets represent interesting storylines which will always increase audience emotions. The Compass arrives at a small town ravaged by a vicious snowstorm where a strong gust blows away Master Hat's hat. Clockie sets off into the blizzard. Gray story snippets represent somber storylines, which will decrease audience emotions. The story arrives at a gloomy town shrouded in darkness. However, the sun is getting dimmer and dimmer, making the townsfolk grow. Tick-tock, we need to dedicate as much time to interesting stories as possible while editing. Selecting the dice also allows quick allocation of the edit time. It's quite convenient. Let's keep editing. The townsfolk and crew are not fighters, and they're helpless before the might of the bomb heads. Clockie has to come up with a way to help the townsfolk here. Without any sun, the bleak little town gradually becomes doomed, and the townsfolk want to flee with the Compass out of a despair at the lack of food and energy. Clockie has to help cheer them up. Okay, so my goal is 15. If I do a 3 on this one, it breaks 15. Here's a tip, drag the time device to another snippet can switch the time device for both stories. Alright, so thrilling is above 15. Initial screening passed. Might have been drinking solo. We're about to get the next stage of editing. Put the story dice in. To reignite the sun over the gloomy town, Master Hat drags the broom's hat and flies into the sky, leading the remaining bomb heads up into the dark skies. Bomb heads were ignited by the sun's embers, and their explosions ignited the extinguished sun. Light and heat return to the land, but Master Hat will not be returning to the compass ever again. Wow. Click anywhere to continue creme de la creme. 4 actions remaining. Clockie has spent plenty of time on the compass. Many passengers come and go on the ship, but Clockie has never let it stop his own voyage. Tick-tock, have you heard? Master Hat can't journey with us anymore due to an accident. He may look intimidating, but he actually cares greatly about her. He even taught me all he knew about navigation. I really miss him. My friend, do you think we'll also have to leave the compass one day? I really hope that day never comes. I haven't gotten tired of the vast seas yet. Let's go continue on our adventure, to seek out even more new lands together. Armed with nothing but his curiosity and a minor hesitation in his clocky clogs, Clockie follows the compass on yet another voyage. What dangers will he encounter on this journey? Will he find a place where he can plant his roots? Blue represents normal story snippets. When increasing one type of audience emotion, they also decrease another type of emotion. Alright, Clockie visits the Mirror Kingdom, which does not welcome outsiders. The crew is stopped outside the palace. They are helpless and no choice for Clockie to help them come up with a way out. Clockie strolls throughout the palace by night, bumps into rather curious Miss Mirror. She's the princess here with breathtakingly vast knowledge, despite having never ever left the palace before. Alright, let's try 5 here. I don't know what goes up by 5. 5 here also goes up by 5, and this one doesn't go down. Goes up to a 6, what if we do swap? 8. So it's better to use a couple. Green represents continuous story snippets, and you need to invest enough time to gain emotions. Clockie sneaks past back to the compass, but he's still thinking about Mirror Princess. It would be great if she could board the compass too. She has yet to realize that Miss Mirror Princess has already appeared on the boat. This one I have to get greater than 4. What if I only have a 4? Does that count? Oh, equal. Greater than 4. To catch Mirror Princess, King Frame sends a large number of troops to hunt down the compass, but they have never sailed in the deep blue ocean and instead tumble to the bottom of the sea, one after the other. What if I swap them? Nope. Okay. Compass arrives at the border village, where everything seems disorderly. The villagers inform the crew about bald guy called Captain Revolver who lives there and who wants to try and hurt the kind Chief Lizard by burning down the village. This is the same. Oh, it's a new one. In battle, Captain Revolver tells Clockie a secret that actually it's Chief Lizard who's the bad guy. He wants to use the fire to back the villagers into a corner and sell off all the homelands to crocodile traders. This is a negative one. Captain Revolver and Clockie are driven out of town, out of the border town. Misunderstood by his colleagues, Captain Revolver is very sad, but the crew of the Compass accepts him. Clockie invites him to be a guard of the village. Alright, do that. Or do that. So I think it's more points right there. Give the lowest one to the name. We're still at level 30. TikTok, golden story snippets can raise multiple audience emotions at once. Clockie soon becomes best mates with Mirror Princess and Captain Revolver. Their sharp wits solve all kinds of problems for the Compass, and while their whimsical natures also cause all kinds of problems. A letter arrives at the Compass. The crocodile traders are inviting the Compass to come to discover the town's secrets over at Nightmareville. We'll take it. Test screening. Film is better than I'm so glad, simply 2P. Haven't been this thrilled in a while, let's watch it again. Not only was it thrilling, got flavors of absurdity and satire. This flick is 1 in a million. The night before arriving in Nightmareville, Clockie has a strange dream about the sea of fire, a swath of darkness, a vast wasteland, and a glorious paradise. It's a very, very long dream that doesn't stop until Clockie's dial has made 1,111 turns. Classic ending. After the feast, everyone's deep in sleep when Clockie remains awake. He gazes at a faraway Nightmareville from the desk, eagerly awaiting the next adventure. TikTok, the whole trip has been super fun. We've gained plenty of new friends on board, like the clever Mirror Princess and the formidable Captain Revolver. But more and more crew members are leaving the Compass. Each time we embark on new lands, a bunch of friends will... Alright. TikTok, why did they think you're abandoning your journey? Have they grown weary of it, or have they found another journey beyond the great sea? TikTok, is that the legendary Nightmareville? Armchair Boy said, this place is fraught with unknown dangers. But don't be afraid, with me and my comrades around, I'll definitely turn out fine. Sleep tight, friend. We're going to begin our grand adventure now. Tonight, Clockie has a dream, a very, very long dream, even longer than any of his voyages. The Compass is about to dock at Nightmareville. What challenges will Clockie encounter here? Will he and his comrades save the day? And will Clockie's voyage continue? Stay tuned to the Clockie commemorative film Dream Joy Memoir Part 2 Dream Skinner Crusade. TikTok, the starter flicks editing is done. Good job. We got a film reel for extra stories, which are all about the supporting characters. An extremely kill Brother Hunter. I'm surprised you have mastered the production techniques of Dreamscape animation so quickly. Your editing style, performance, and plot arrangement are just like Mr. Watchmaker's. You've done a terrific job. Dear guest, director, I'd like to sincerely invite you on behalf of Fox Studios to join the production of Dream Joy Memoir animation. That's it? I'm the director now? I didn't say I wanted the job. My services are expensive. That's right, the post-production greenscape animations isn't too difficult and doesn't require advanced skills. We only need a director who knows the watchmaker well and whose ability is recognized by him. After all, this is his story. The other film reels in the Dream Joy Memoir series will also be restored one by one. Once the editing is completed, they are ready to be released. By the way, during the editing work just now, we should have received an extra story reel, no? This is the material used to shoot extra stories. You can find animators to complete this extra story. Those animation-obsessed artists are all wearing various characters as headwear. You should be able to identify them immediately. Filming extra stories for characters is a glorious tradition that Clock Studios has continued to the very present. The characters who didn't get to be fully shaped in the main flick can showcase their uniqueness in extra stories and gain more popularity. Do you have time now? Let me explain the details. Go on. Creating Dream Joy extras is the duty of other animators, but they'll definitely need help. The obtained film reels can unlock the production plan for Brother Hanu's extras. Right back the way I came. Heisey asked me to find you and make the extra stories. I'm not ready yet. Drop the act already. Quit it. Director, it's not that I look down on this job. It's just that there are a few things about the Brother Hanu story that still bug me. Tell me, what kind of person is Brother Hanu exactly? Even people who know nothing about history should still have heard of the Brother Hanu, who was modeled after the rebel Hananu, the one who liberated Penacony. He was the one who broke the IPC's hold over the prison and named it Penacony. Yet Penacony has never seemed to thank this hero, and I don't recall ever seeing his statue or hearing his theme song in the streets. Maybe he never existed. Maybe someone out there is hiding the story. Hey, don't make fun of me. That ain't cool. But if you want to tell a tale about Brother Hanu, you have to understand a little more about his mysterious character. I spent a long time gathering up info to find out what kind of person Hananu actually was, and I somehow turned up 3 different stories. What were they? The first story I found was from a Penacony Grand Museum, where an information board claimed Hananu was a merciless criminal who had committed a flurry of serious felonies. He wagered war in the Montour system prior to his imprisonment that cost millions of innocent lives, and despite freeing Penacony using brutal means, it was those same brutal means that turned Penacony into a nightmare. The executed corpses piled up high as mountains under his cruel regime, with war and disaster ravaging the world. Lots of material in the museum that counted horrors at the time, and there's probably no reason for the family to have faked any of it. What was the second one? The second story I heard was from a history professor at Paperfold Academy, who told me Hananu was a righteous and selfless hero. According to this professor, Hananu had been set up and wrongfully imprisoned. He was a kind and courageous Harbeck werewolf who could not bear to see his fellow inmates suffering, so he had led them in an uprising against the tyranny of the IPC. After winning the battle, he chose to cede power to the biggest hero and established a system of different lineages. He defended this world's freedom as the leader of the Hounds and fought for Penacony in the barren dreamscapes right up until the eve of his death. What about the third one? Hello, Michuyo. How you doing? Sorry if you said that a few minutes ago. I didn't even see it. Or I wasn't watching the chat. As for the third story, it might sound a little outrageous, but it's unofficial history that I read about in the Primal Wiki Library. Hananu was just an ordinary Astana child. At the frontier prison, suppression of inmates had reached a zenith. However, nobody dared to fire the first shot until an out-of-control wild wolf stormed into the prison and bit an IPC guard, triggering mutiny among the inmates. Following independence, the prisoners used this wolf to build up the hero of Penacony's independence, Hananu. But he never actually existed. He was just a romantic legend. Which of these three prototypes, criminal, hero, or wolf, do you think was the real Hananu? Think about it carefully. I'll write a Brother Hananu story based on your answer. Merciless criminal, self-righteous, selfless hero, and Astana wolf. Gotta go with the hero. Got it. Brother Hanu's definitely got a pair of kind eyes beneath those cool sunglasses. Alright then, I'll write this Brother Hanu extra story based on the idea you picked. The Hanu animator starts scribbling down an extra story about Brother Hanu. Ha, it's done. Our extra story is going to be a bestseller. I'll leave the script in your good hands, then, director. Keep exploring for more Brother Hanu stories inside Dreamjoy Memoir. The animator begins to promote the extra story of Dreamjoy Memoir, in which you are involved, attracting the attention of tourists. Extras commercial is done. Time to continue editing Dreamjoy Memoir. Director, have you already finished making Brother Hanu's extra story? I heard that the extra you shot explored Hanu's past from all kinds of angles. The animator for Brother Hanu's can't stop praising your narrative skills. The animator is usually known for his arrogance, so we're going to need you to help him come up with some ideas. We're really sorry about this. Alright. That's alright. What about the reward? Oh, so that's alright. The director sure is considerate. The repeating that's to follow is still editing the movie. The refurbishment fund of the theme park, the fate of Clock Studios, Mr. Watchmaker's expectation, and the future of Clockie. They are all in your hands, director. Begin editing. TikTok, welcome. Come and complete the editing work for the Dreamjoy Memoir film series. You just finished the editing for the start flick. You are another step closer to finishing Dreamjoy Memoir. There are many films waiting for us. Come on, let's keep going. Dream Scare Crusade. Story recap. Clockie and the Compass arrived at Nightmareville, a town overrun by alligators, only to find it in utter chaos. Clockie and the crew decided to investigate the situation. Select the chapter in which to edit. Nightmare Day. AM. Honk honk. Horn wails as the Compass docks in Nightmareville. Tick tock. This is Nightmareville? The town is really deserted, truly nightmarish, like its namesake. Tick-tock, listen, some strange noise came from one of the streets ahead. Let's take a look. What secrets lie hidden within this gloomy and creepy Nightmareville? Let us follow in Clockie's footsteps and tread along this adventure. Alright, the goal is getting dramatic up to 30. That would be that one. The crew steps out into the streets of Nightmareville and sees for themselves the desolate wasteland. Flames lick at dilapidated wooden houses, and hungry crocodiles roam through the ruins. This one is Clockie and the crew come across an intoxicated soda bottle who wants to give the crew the bubbly potion in his hand. Gurgle, I'm Mr. Soda. Would you new friends like to buy a few bottles of Soul Glad? Tick-tock, what on earth is going on here? Clockie's curiosity drives him to keep pushing on. Clockie doesn't want to drink Mr. Soda's soda, but the crew buys quite a few bottles. It's hard to refuse a bottle of soda that itself is selling soda. That's the power of image marketing. Clockie and the crew find an abandoned mine stacked with sparkling gems, which seemed to be the town's treasure vault. Clockie fixes his gaze on it. This has got to be worth good money. One cool dude named Brother Hanu stumbles across the crew inside the mine. Faced with these strangers, he makes his totally cool grunting sound before lifting up his rocket launcher without a second's hesitation. Clockie chooses to beg for mercy, but Brother Hanu arrests everyone. Tick-tock, we were dancing at the Clockie doesn't care about the crew telling him not to do this, and instead takes many steps. Tick-tock, you don't really think about the stuff you're taking when you usually open up chests, do you? Mr. Soda appeared once again before Clockie and is seemingly a friend of Brother Hanu. He sought to resolve the conflict between Brother Hanu and the crew, earnestly advising Brother Hanu to stop. Brother Hanu heeded Mr. Soda's advice and temporarily set aside his hostility. He let out an unwilling humph. With Brother Hanu's permission, Mr. Soda tells the story of Nightmareville to the crew, who all listen attentively. The townsfolk here suffer crocodile attacks all year round, and it wasn't until a shooting star fell that Brother Hanu started leading everyone to rise up. One away. As Brother Crew is talking with Brother Hanu, many crocodiles swarm their way out, with a massive crocodile leading all of them. Mirror Princess was seriously injured during the battle against... Brother Hanu leads everyone to hack their way out of the encirclement, and a bloody battle is fought. After barely escaping death, everyone is gripped in a lingering fear. Tick-tock, I feel like I'm about to stop ticking. Mirror Princess was seriously injured during the battle against the crocodiles, and her mirror has been covered with scratches. She falls into a deep sleep, and her life hangs in the balance. Still. Without saying a word and with complete disregard for personal safety, Brother Hanu plucks herbal medicine out of the crocodile's jaws and heals the princess. But this isn't a romance drama. Princess doesn't fall for him, in love with him or anything. At night, Boss Stone launches a sudden ambush on Brother Hanu's stronghold. The crew and townsfolk have nowhere to retreat, and are forced to fight off the wicked crocodiles. Faced with combat, Brother Hanu lets out a confident "humph" to leave everyone feeling at ease. Internal screening is passed. After selling Soulglad and Pentacone for all these years, I thought myself dry of tears. There we go. Now I can see the chat better. Clockie and Brother Hanu temporarily defeat Boss Stone, but if the crocodiles don't leave, Nightmareville will always remain locked in nightmares. Good-hearted Clockie and his crew would never turn a blind eye to this. They decide to help Brother Hanu and the townsfolk take back their happiness. Tick-tock, the crew of the compass, is truly loyal. After an arduous battle, the crew and townsfolk emerge victorious, fending off the vile Boss Stone. But Brother Hanu tells Clockie that Boss Stone still has many lackeys and will soon make a comeback. Tick-tock, so the crocodile trader is scamming us. No riots are going on here. It's because the townsfolk had enough and started revolting. The crocodile baddies are about to run out of luck. The compass crew will never sit idly by against ruffians that oppress the innocent. With Tick-tock, before the next voyage begins, we must rid the town of the crocodiles and allow the residents to return to their peaceful lives. Let's go, friend. Let us team up with Brother Hanu to defeat Boss Stone. The compass crew elects to help Brother Hanu. Clockie also rushes into the fray, his dial brimming with justice and compassion. But this isn't just some playground tumble. It's an actual war. A war that is far more brutal than Clockie can imagine. Boss Stone is far more powerful than the townsfolk force that Brother Hanu leads. If they want any hope of defeating Boss Stone, the entire population of Nightmareville is going to have to team up. Brother Hanu and Clockie come across Sister Wildflower, who is currently being hunted by Lieutenant Chitters. Tut, if you want my help, hurry up and save me. Alright, so now the goal is 55, so we need to put more on this. Good-hearted Clockie and his crew would never turn a blind eye to this. They decide to help Brother Hanu and the townsfolk take back their happiness. Tick-tock, the crew of the compass is truly loyal. Brother Hanu effortlessly rescues Sister Wildflower, who gifts Brother Hanu a flower. Tick-tock, here's the gossip. Hanu is totally blushing. Clockie comes across a crybaby, who also happens to be one of the townsfolk captured by Boss Stone. Sob. If you want my help, then you're going to tell me a sob story. Clockie tells the story of Master Hat. Sob. That's a real tearjerker. I hope you'll be even sadder in the future. Clockie meets shopkeeper Leaf, who used to be one of Boss Stone's lackeys. If you want my help, tell me what's in it for me. Clockie takes a piece of treasure from the compass, and this covetous one instantly joins the squad. TikTok, shouldn't we sign a service contract for this first? TikTok, the story snippets here will amplify the emotional gain from other plot lines. Please keep in mind to make good use of them. Seeing Brother Hanu's squad gradually grow, Boss Stone starts to become worried. He decides to launch an ambush on Brother Hanu's panic room. Brother Hanu... Oh, I guess we can call that one 3. And then Brother Hanu calls up his allies to defend against the surprise attack. The townsfolk of Nightmareville and the crew team up in solidarity. The crowd joins forces to rout Boss Stone and his attack. TikTok friendship bonds Did I say this one right? If not, here we go. Striking while they're unprepared, Boss Stone launches an ambush. Many townsfolk are injured in the attack. TikTok, they don't have any respect. Yeah, I don't care about that. Despite the battle having been won, the number of casualties is tragic. To commemorate those townsfolk, the crew who gave their lives, Brother Hanu hosts a funeral. This day, Brother Hanu gathers all his mates, but doesn't say a thing. Everyone understands his intention. The day of counterattack is soon upon them. The night before the crew battle, the crew and the townsfolk stage a grand party. This might be the start of a long and grand event for the final feast for everyone. Sister Wildflower sings a funeral dirge, with Brother Hanu making a sorrowful during the song. The townsfolk heed Brother Hanu's call, and are always ready to avenge their loved ones. This is for my great-grandma who died far too young. At the party, everyone is down in the dumps and worried about the perils they're about to face. TikTok, I'll settle down back in Watch City and get married after this fight. The power of life. We can't resist it and we can't predict it. I suppose this is a source of tragedy. TikTok, this is where the storylines can branch. The dice you invest here will push toward the story toward different endings. Okay, I think right now I can only go towards the classic ending. Let's finish the classic editing the first experience of the episode. During this battle, Nightmareville pays a heavy price in defeating Boss Stone, but the plutocratic Boss Stone is able to stage a comeback. The townsfolk are very anxious and all propose that Brother Hanu conduct peace talks. Brother Hanu rejected the proposal for negotiations. He vowed to completely drive out Boss Stone out of town. TikTok, half-measured resistance is the same as resistance at all. Better than nothing. Incoming showdown. Under Brother Hanu's leadership, Nightmareville once again defeats Boss Stone, but there is no elation of victory in the townsfolk and crew's faces. In this war, they have lost too many comrades. but the aloof and merciless Brother Hanu has decided to fight till the end. Tick-tock, the crocodiles have eaten so many of our friends. We may lose even more of them to come. But Brother Hanu is right. We must fight on. Tick-tock, for our dearly departed comrades, we must not fear our feet here. My friend, let's continue to fight, for Nightmare Vale's happiness and for the Compass's war. The savage war rage is on. Clockie and Brother Hanu believe that their resilience will pay off. But for the other townsfolk, such hope is just too much to ask for. Alright, we need dramatic all the way up to 90. Brother Hanu keeps fighting, causing a rift among some of the townsfolk. Even his old mates, who once rallied around him, are now beginning to turn against him. But Clockie trusts that his partner is right, and is determined to help Brother Hanu defend the town. Tick-tock, even once all the soul glad in the world has been drunk, you still have to be the top dog of Nightmareville. Facing such a chaotic turn of events, some townsfolk choose to defy orders and become lackeys of Boss Stone, while others scratch and become the next Brother Hanu. Brother Hanu feels very lost. He never expected his persistence to lead to everyone's betrayal. Fine, he did think about it, but he didn't regret it. Mr. Soda is still hanging around. Brother Hanu believes his soul lad can one day pull in more profits than even Boss Stone. On this day, he leaves the house stone cold drunk and wants to sell Shopkeeper Leaf some of his soda. Shopkeeper Leaf hates Mr. Soda's soda, so he harshly kicks him out. Never see anyone water their garden with soda. At night, Brother Hanu appears in front of Clockie's house to talk about some dreams he's been having. But Brother Hanu only lets out a peep. Somehow Clockie completely understands what he means. Brother Hanu's wish is to turn Nightmareville into Dreamville, which isn't filled with inspiration. Who isn't filled with inspiration upon hearing that? Brother Hanu's masked clowns are preparing many fireworks for their enemies and want to blow them all to smithereens. But while transporting these fireworks, a stray bullet lands in the middle of them. The flames from the fireworks display catch the enemy's attention. Nobody even hears him laughing anymore, and his mask becomes a turning cog of joy. Enemy artillery lights up a stronghold, and Brother Hanu's underling, Crybaby, condenses his dreams into rainwater to douse the flames, but he cries so much that the tears flood into a river. To stop everyone in the town from being impacted by the tears, Crybaby dives into the river, disappears in the waters, leaving behind only one turning cog of depression. Clockie hears the bad news about his mates and is overwhelmed with grief. He knows that if Brother Hanu doesn't put the end to his ridiculous struggle, then more and more friends will be harmed. Clockie remembers the times he used to spend with the masked clowns and crybabies. Wrath rushes up onto his clock dial, twisting and spinning into a cog of rage. Tick-tock, kill, kill, kill. Need an even number for this one, that's why I chose a lower number. Brother Hanu catches a traitor in the military ranks, whose intel only ends up betraying the masked clowns and crybabies. He points his launcher into the air and takes aim at the traitor's head. Brother Hanu decides to spare his life thanks to the exhortation of Clockie. Tick-Tock, let him have his life, our forces could use him. Clockie's rage gradually simmers down now that the trainer has been taken care of. He knows that his past mates wouldn't want to see him like this, perhaps. Clockie recalls all the laughter and tears the two of them shared in the past as he gradually calms down, and the cog of calmness begins to spin. The decisive battle looms imminent. While Brother Hanu's military is mighty, Boss Stone and the rebel cannot be underestimated. Clockie starts to think over their next steps to guarantee Brother Hanu isn't defeated. Clockie's hands are spinning around and around, but he still isn't able to think up a good idea. Tick-Tock, don't worry. Let's just do it. The night before the decisive battle, Brother Hanu has a strange dream. He witnesses a storm, a huge tree flourishing, a lofty skyscraper being built in a vast wasteland, and then a clock being buried underground, before finally a sound of tranquility. He nailed it, over 60. Brother Hanu wakes up. He sleeps in the same room as Clockie overnight. And due to his loud ticking, Hanu isn't able to remember the contents of his dream. In the face of fate, 1,000 words can only become a sigh. Finally, Brother Hanu wins the war. He redraws the boundary lines from Nightmareville and pronounces it is no longer territory under Boss Stone's control. Tick-Tock what he means is that everyone has now regained their rights. The right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Brother Hanu rallies the combined forces of Nightmareville and the Compass, and finally topples Boss Stone. Houses are built over the debris of war, and the residents regain their freedom. Nightmareville is renamed to Dreamville because nightmares will never blanket this place ever again. Slowly but surely, this town finds its own happiness, and the Compass must continue on its voyage. Tick-Tock, what are you still doing here? The Compass is about to leave. Me? I told Armchair Boy that I'm not heading to the next stop. Tick-Tock, I have to stay here. Brother Hanu needs me, and so do the people. Of course, it doesn't mean that I've left the Compass. When Dreamville finally becomes a true dream, I'll return for sure. Tick-Tock, the Mirror Princess and Captain Revolver will stay behind with me. Hehe, won't you stay too? Alright. If you're not getting on the ship, it probably means you can't bear to leave this place. Then I'll help you build Dreamville together. And just like it's always been, this journey has reduced the Compass's crew by a few heads again. A brave revolver, an erudite mirror, and a clever clock. Armchair Boy regularly reminisces about that brave revolver, that erudite mirror, and that clever clock, but he knows that they did not abandon the voyage. They simply found a new destination. No matter where the Compass crew is, the voyage will never cease. With Clockie and his companions staying behind in Dreamville, what challenges will he face next? And where will his voyage take him? Stay tuned to the Clockie commemorative film Dreamjoy Memoir Part 3 Dream Jolt Havoc. Supported by the box office's earnings, The Nightingale's something. Look, the strange markings of the sky have disappeared. My word, it must be the work of the new director. Thanks for your hard work, Director. We've successfully released this film, which garners a lot of positive responses in the market. We also get to resume the refurbishment project for the theme park with the box office earnings. Look, the place is in much better shape now. Still, I really wonder what on earth the outsiders mentioned by the family did that left even the dream itself crumbled. That's the power of naivety. It only made a sword slash. Theme park is just a Jerry-built project. Such a Jerry-built project. Say the first one. Really? The family said the same thing. But I thought they were trying to fool me. According to the watchmaker, this place is designed by Vaughn, a student of Professor Glock's. There shouldn't be any problem with the quality of the construction. Let's not dwell on this matter anymore. Our Dreamweaver team, whom we hired with great pay, is going to spruce this place up. You'll see an all-new Clock Studios theme park soon. By the way, some clients in Pennacone's shopping district have shown interest in our film and want to collaborate with us to protect some advertisements. This will definitely bring us more revenue. Director, do you have time to direct the commercial they mentioned? If it's done by you, the commercial will definitely be an epic one. Go shoot the commercial. Alright, I'll let the advertisers know. Look, you can click here for a list of commercials provided by the sponsors. TikTok, let's help finish shooting the commercial. Bunch of places I don't have access to yet. So we're going to keep walking. You're teleporting me to where I am standing anyway. Okay, so I have to go here and then take a thing across. This looks familiar. Let's go. See, I told you everything, huh? I guess I forgot to hit the save points while I was over. Alright, so go in and turn left.
Come on.
Okay, it's that guy. I'm gonna go past him and get a save point and I'll come right back. Business Street Rec. I think we talked to like Aberteen's people. Yeah, Aberteen, when he saw himself when he was a kid, he was like right there taking a picture. Item wear and tear. Manpower costs. Filming expenses. Oh right. You also gotta factor in the duration. So the sum of expenses is no, we've exceeded our budget. Where can I shift things around? Icy asked me to film some adverts here. Hold on a second, I'm calculating the total expenses for this filming collab. Sorry to make you wait. I'm the agent for the 12-hour Business Street Cred. I've come to speak to you about working on a commercial together. You're the director of the Dreamjoy memoir, just in time. Please take a look at the script for this commercial. Brother Hanu's Great Heist. The story is set in Dreamville, and the main thing is to have our brand's imagery and Brother Hanu from Dreamjoy memoir to be in the same shot. It's a win-win for both sides. Everyone's at their marks now. You can start filming when you're ready. No problem. Action. bet this is one of those run across the screen things. Who's fighting? It doesn't say I have to have special teams, so I don't know. Guess we'll go with you guys. My all-stars. Till Robin comes in. Brother Hunter's actor is ready to enter. He's going to get ready at the TV. Pain and tears did not exist in films until Boss Stone came to the town. The ruthless Boss Stone drove factory workers relentlessly, demanding gems day and night. When the factory wall screams as echoed, within 5 years. Brother Hunter, are you ready? Let out a full breath. Then attack. Raid the ruthless factory and save all the workers. Alright. The story goes I pick up a bazooka. I'll probably put it right here for me. I don't want to be trapped in the dismal abyss day after day. I don't want to refine gems anymore. I yearn to be free. I want to assemble the coolest diamond ball. Help me, Brother Hunter. Let out a reassuring grunt. I hope to seek your understanding. We need to ensure each brand gets enough airtime. Hence, we've prepared several special actors billboards. Thank you. But other than me, there are still a few more billboard pros trapped in the factory. Brother Hunter, please save the rest of my life. Okay, I'm going to see what else I can't create people. This way. This is fine. Commander attack. I should be doing something more worthwhile. Let out a full breath. Eh? You are Brother Hunter? I knew it. You're taking us to freedom. Then you need a trusty weapon. A true zappy gun. Follow this bitter journey and strike down the stars. Bring me along, you won't regret it. Seems like Brother Hunter's already found all the billboards. Uh-oh. I guess he wasn't blocking like I was hoping. You guys are doing great. Avoiding that fight. Come on, Dad. The billboards are great. It's like the ruthless guards are patrolling the floors. They won't spare any intruders. Be careful, Brother Hunter. Real danger has just reared its head. Coming? You guys coming with me? Hey, you. Come this way. this one. Factory is too cramped. It is impossible to use the Utopian motion map. I long for the roar of the revving engine. These are cool. Here. Oh dear. Bring me along, brother. The days without soul ladder are here. Alright, so there's one more I gotta find here. Private one right here. Feeling tired and longing for a break from duty? The guards think so too. Let's take a break and head to commercial. Wrap up your ride, dress up for style, shop etiquettes. It's been a while since I've been in fashion show to shop till I drop. It's sale season and the prices don't wait. Alright, we did. Next. Only one step away from escape, but what lies ahead is an insurmountable obstacle. What are you gonna do? What can you do, Brother Hanu? Do not fear, Brother Hanu. Now it's time for us to shine. Allow me the great trendy billboard with some boundless resources to form a bridge. It's not a very strong bridge. Ah, so heavy. Go quickly, I can't hold it anymore. With the help of the billboard, Brother Hanu successfully makes it across the elevator shaft, reaching the final obstacle. So many enemies. Brother Hanu looks like we have our work cut out again. Boston's factory has a spare rocket launcher hidden somewhere. We'll cover you, go retrieve it. Good luck, Brother Hanu. Defeat the enemies under the cover of the billboards and escape. You're not walking. Walk down the stairs. Push. Locked weapon. Oh, there's a billboard over there. Ah, we've been spotted. Please don't start from the very beginning. Okay, that's right. I can get this. I see another one over there, so maybe that's. Wait, over here. There's the next one. I see there are 2 rocket launchers right there. That one looks broken. I'm gonna follow him. Uh-oh. That didn't work. It wasn't broken. Okay, so we've got to figure out. I see rocket launcher thing, right? Let's do that one. We'll run that one. Trick. Oh, I can't go through there. go right in between them. Neither one of them will see me. That's what I gotta do. Can't come through. We're gonna have to go the long way around. Because I can go down. There's a tree. On vision there. Can you see my head sticking out? Alright, let's go. Harder like this. Beat the enemies. Alright, we got 3 bullets and 4 enemies, so we have to avoid friendly fire. I bet you if I hit one of them too, the other one just falls. Or if I hit them, a whole bunch of people will die. Friendly fire hit my billboards. That's where we went. Guard them temporarily repelled by Brother Hanu. We have to leave before the pursuers catch up. But these adventures will end here. With my name and words be etched into the annals of Dreamville, the most heroic world. Goodbye, goodbye, Brother Hanu. The brave billboard is left in the darkness, but the Dreamville will forever remember its name. Goodbye, billboard. Filming is complete. Effect looks good. Thanks for your hard work, director. Billboard actors will stay here for a while. If you need to reshoot anything, please feel free to contact me. I look forward to our next collaboration. Fine Pisces, continue editing the film. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Light cone rewards. We got an inspiration notebook. We can claim a Harmony light cone, which is wears attack, increases attack, uses the ultimate, increases damage dealt by 18%. Okay, so this is for an attacking Harmony. In other words, probably not Robin. Nice. Huge rewards, look at that, 100. Making progress. Okay. Commercial shoot ended swimmingly. Something or other. Okay. Alright. I think this is a good place to stop. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in the video. I'm going to see if anyone else is on right now. We've got... one of our followers, the Lady Con's on. We'll go ahead and raid them. Alright. Happy Memorial Day. See you guys next time.